guys, Chris from Hockey Tutorial here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Easton Stealth RS ice hockey skates. Easton has designed the new Stealth RS to be lightweight and responsive with enhancements that provide better fit and mobility as well as forward flex. They also have a generous anatomical fit profile, giving you a nice secure fit in the heel and ankle area while still allowing additional room in the front of your foot around this area over here. The inside of the RS over here features a bio-dry liner, which is a moisture wicking material which has been added there to keep your feet comfortable and also, most importantly, dry. They've also been fitted with the antimicrobial liner, which helps to fight that bad smell and any bacteria buildup, which is also always a plus, so that it means that these skates will always stay nice and fresh and keep you comfortable on the ice. Easton have also added along the inside of these skates their famous EPP foams, which are super moldable foams that give you a much more secure fit and also a nice custom fitted profiled skate. The toe cap on the new RS has been completely redesigned from scratch. Easton have done this to give it a more anatomical low-profile look and feel, which helps to eradicate or reduce any unnecessary movement from your toes around the front portion of your skates. This also allows the players to be able to drive the skates forward more powerfully, more efficiently, and of course, much more quickly. Moving on to the quarter package and the overall structure of these skates over here, what Easton have done, something pretty interesting over here, they've gone and infused 4 composite materials around the quarter package of these skates. 3 of these materials are heat moldable, and what that means is that these skates will have increased moldability, responsiveness, and the 4 layers of these different fused composites that Easton have used are more responsive than any other material Easton has ever used in their previous skates. But the most important fact about these skates is going to be the moldability properties, the responsiveness of the skate, and also the custom fit profile that you get with these skates when they've been heat molded will last permanently, which is definitely a plus, and no other skate on the market at the minute has that sort of technology inbuilt into it. The 4 materials that Easton have used on the quarter package of these skates is quite complex, and if you want to find out a bit more information about it, please click in the link in the video description where you'll be able to get a list of these different materials that they've used, and you'll be able to see some zoomed up pictures of the skate broken down so you can see exactly how Easton have done that. What I definitely like about these new RS skates is what Easton has done is they've added injection molds or pockets over here that you can see around the high wear area of these skates. So the areas that contact the ice the most or that get the most abuse have these injection molds plastered along the sides there, which means that the skate won't wear into the actual fibres of the boot, which is definitely important. The high wear areas are definitely going to be along the sides here when you're in your tight turns, moving the skate back. High wear area around the heel portion over here definitely gets abused while you're skating. The tendon guard also has these injection molds, and of course the other sides. So you don't have to worry about the high wear area with these skates getting abused and looking tatty after you've only had them for sort of a few months. Easton have sort of taken all the extra steps to ensure that this skate looks good and lasts for a long time. Another really interesting feature that Easton have added to these skates, or something that they've done, is that they've reduced the overall height of the skate by 5mm. What that does is give the skate a much greater range of motion, while still enabling the skaters or the players to be able to get onto their balls of their feet for a quick and correct skating stride. This will also increase the forward flex and increase the overall speed and acceleration that these skates will be able to generate for any skater or hockey player using them. The Stealth RS provide a generous amount of lateral support, which is definitely something that a top-end ice hockey skate should have. The heel and ankle padding on the inside of the skates give you a nice anatomically shaped memory foam, which is nicely finished by a nice bio-dry liner, which reduces overall slippage inside the skate. The design of these new Easton RS skates, and also the fact that the Easton have used so many different materials on these skates that react or respond so well to heat baking, will give you a great out-of-the-box fit and seriously reduce overall break-in time. So these are going to be the sort of skates that you don't have to worry about taking out the box and having a super stiff skate that doesn't contour to the shape of your foot. The foams that they've used on these are incredibly responsive and will overall reduce the amount of time that it takes to break in these skates, which is definitely a feature that I really admire about these skates. Moving on from there, taking a look at the RS, the top section of the skates over here, what they've been fitted over here with is a nice comfort edge. This is designed to create a soft edge around the top collar of the skates, which specifically targets the areas that cut into your legs while you're in your tight turns. This soft edge that they've added over here will reduce the overall pressure at one point and make taking your tight turns much more comfortable if you're the sort of player that likes to skate with or without hockey socks. So moving on from there, taking a look at the tongue that Easton give you with these skates. Easton give you a nice traditional felt tongue with foam injections to give you a nice comfortable fit while you're inside these skates. This tongue has also been designed to allow for a greater forward flex, which increases your overall mobility while you're inside the boots, which again is a feature that I like to see. Taking a look at the front of the tongue, Easton have also added a nice injection of plastic along there, a nice injected lace bite plastic guard, which is really good there. You can see that it's incredibly stiff, so you don't have to worry about getting lace bite in these skates because this will protect you really well. It also features these nice synthetic leathers over there with the Easton design, which also increase the durability of the tongue, so it's not something that's going to go tatty after you've used it for a few months, which again is a good thing to see. But again, I just want to stress on the fact that these skates do exaggerate on the forward flex that you get while you're going to be using them, which is one of the best things about the new Easton RS Stealth. So moving from there and taking a look at the base of the skate to see what Easton give you at the bottom. At the bottom over here, you get a nice stainless steel, which is the Easton Elite Stainless, and also the Razor Bladz II holder. These are the exact same blade and holder that are found on the Easton EQ50s, so there isn't a change there. All of the change with these skates has been made to the actual body of the skates, which is obviously important to mention. And moving from there, taking a look at the base of the skate, the outsole that you get with these skates is a Texalium full composite outsole, which is an incredibly rigid outsole, which promotes a good responsive skate. It's going to have excellent energy transfer properties, so any movement or motion made from inside the skate is going to be translated directly onto the blade, giving you a nice responsive boot, which is definitely a plus. If you can look at the bottom, you can also see that it has these nice drainage or vents at the bottom, these perforations or holes. This is Easton's dry flow system, so as we said with the inside liners of these skates being the bio-dry liner, they'll wick any moisture or any water that enters the skate through these little vents over here, keeping the skate nice and light, nice and dry, but most importantly keeping you nice and comfortable. Also wanted to quickly mention that you can see that Easton have added an extra copper to the back of these skates, as well as the one at the front. That just helps to keep the blade and the holder more fixed to the base of the skate, increasing the durability and lifetime of these skates. And lastly, we're going to also take a look at the footbeds that Easton has given us inside the new Stealth RS skates. As you can see, you have your standard traditional footbed over here, but what Easton have done, they've allowed you to actually change the area around your arch support with these inserts that they've given you. This is called the Supernatural Fit system from Easton, and it incorporates 3 different footbed inserts, as you can see over here. If you have a particularly flat arch, the green ones over here, or some might say that's yellow, over here, these ones over here would be great for you because it's a nice soft material that will be placed over here, so it means that your feet won't be bothered by a very high arch inside the skates. If you have a medium arch or medium height arch, the orange ones, and if you have a very high arch, then again over here, the red ones would be perfect for you. So it's nice to see that Easton have incorporated something to their skate that helps skaters of different feet shapes and sizes be able to be a bit more comfortable inside the skate, which is definitely good. But also taking a look at the footbed just quickly, you can see that it does feature the perforations that allows any moisture to wick through the skate, which is good to see. And also the back features these tacks over here, just to help it stay fixed to the base of the skate a little bit better without any slippage, which again is definitely good to see. And the heel cuppage over there you can see is very deep to keep your heel in the same place without slipping around, which is also another plus. But giving you a quick example of the way these arch supports work, I have a pretty medium arch, so what I do is then just simply grab this insert over here, the medium one, it has an M at the top there to let me know, and you just simply attach it straight onto there and you're ready to go. But as always, I would definitely recommend, if you have any feet trouble or arch issues in your skates, go for a pair of Super Feet. This is a pretty good system, but as you can see, the highest arch is still pretty soft, so it doesn't offer you any sort of real support. I'd always recommend going for Super Feet when it comes to footbeds inside hockey skates. So this has been a quick look at the Easton RS new ice hockey skates all the way from Easton. If you want more information about these skates, feel free to click on the link in the video description to hockeytutorial.com, and if you'd like to pick up a pair of these skates, visit demonextreme.com. Of course, the website will be in the link below. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe to our channel if you like what we do. Take care till next time, guys.